Welcome back to the Sound for More channel and welcome back to another tutorial on Groove Rider 2. Before I continue, I would like to remind my viewers to subscribe as it helps with growing the channel. Additionally, if you would like to support what I do, please do check the instruction contained in each video description. Thank you again. Okay, so today we are going to expand a little bit more on parameters, MIDI out, etc., which I have not covered in the previous tutorial when I talked about or introduced the use of AUv3 inside Groove Rider 2. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is click here where it says default pattern and select new, and we create a new pattern. Okay, next we're going to get rid of this layer. So we click and hold there and select delete layer. Okay, perfect. So click and hold on the plus sign here. And one of the questions which was asked by a subscriber already is recording from a pure acid. Right, well, if you select pure acid drums here, it will ask you to change, of course, the type of part. Now, the internal version here doesn't have the internal sequencer applied yet. So yes, you can record, but you will record, of course, manually against the clip. So if you go to clip, double click to create the clip, select record, play, and you record like so. Okay, so that is one way to do it, of course, but a better way to do that and to use the print MIDI data information is actually to use the AUv3 version. So let's clear that part, click and hold here and select add AUv3 layer. So let's scroll down and let's find the pure acid. Here we go, multi output. Okay, so as you can see, that has been loaded. Now, if you go to clips, double click a clip and click and hold here, you don't have the option to print MIDI data, right? And if you try to record now as it plays, right? So you'll have nothing recorded on the clip, which makes absolutely sense. So let's get rid of that clip for now, okay? Now let's go to the sound view here. And you have a parameter here which is called enable MIDI out. So enable that, go back to your clip, double click to create a clip, click and hold, select now print MIDI here, which is for your print MIDI data. Now it asks you to move to edit the clip, and there it is. You have your recorded from pure acid. Right. Indeed, if you go back to the sound view now, you see the enable MIDI out is disabled. And if we press play here, you have that clip which is now playing. So perfect. Now let me show you another example again. So click and hold, remove that particular layer, click and hold here. Let's add another AUv3 layer. Now let's make it quite interesting. Let's go for Drambo 8 out. So we have now Drambo inside Groove Rider 2. Really, really interesting. So let's enable MIDI out. Let's go to the clip and delete that clip because we don't need it. And let's create a new one. Let's go back to sound here and let's click inside Drambo. Let's give it more space like so. So we see more of Drambo. Let's select the first track and let's add something like an FM operator. And let's build something very simple, like a normal pattern like so. Let's click play. And you hear those 4 notes which are played using the FM operator. Now, if you go to clips and click and hold here, you have print MIDI here. So click on it. It's not recording anything. Okay, go back to sound. Now, go inside Drambo, click here on the option, scroll down, and now you have to specify the MIDI output, which will go to MIDI out. Okay, go back to your clip, right? Click and hold here, select print MIDI here. Okay, and of course you have now MIDI, which is recorded. Sometimes you will find things like this where it has not recorded properly because it is the sync between the different application, right? So, and the different AUv3 instances. So just delete that clip or clear it, create a new one, and of course you can try again. But again, to try again, just enable multi-output. Okay, sorry, multi-output, MIDI out. Then go to your clip, click and hold here. Now you have the option print MIDI here. Perfect. So there it is. Again, you might still find a note here which fell through in terms of recording, but your clip here has the right notes now recorded in via MIDI, which were coming or came through Drambo here through the pattern here, which produced these 4 notes. Okay, so hopefully this gives you a better understanding of how you can use AUv3 further, right? Then let's show you also something else. Let's remove the layer again, and then let's click and hold here on the plus sign, and let's load another AUv3 layer. And I don't know, let's go for something like ISM this time from Arturia, something different, right? So let's move these up so we can see the keyboard. There we are. We have ISM, which has been instantiated. Perfect. Okay, that's really, really good. Now, you can see here you have a number of parameters. These are your parameters which are exposed from ISM. Okay. Now, let's say that I want to change this parameter here. Okay. And I want to change it with something else. For example, let's open up ISM. And let's say that, let's see if this is already there. We wanted the cutoff here. So we want the VCF cutoff here. Well, there is a nice option. So click and hold here. And it says now redefine AU knobs. Click on it. Then click the one which you want to redefine. So you select it. Then go inside ISM and select the parameter. So this one. Okay. And you move it like so. And then it gives you a message at the top, which says it is assigned. So as you can see now here, we have VCF frequency, which has been assigned. It hasn't removed it from here because here we had already VCF frequency. So I replaced it. It was already here, but I assigned it to this knob here. So that is a nice way to actually assign AU knobs to AU parameters, which are exposed in this case through ISM. Again, we can continue like so. Click and hold here, redefine AU knobs. Click that one is already active. Go inside ISM. Let's change the output level here, and there you have. You have the master volume, which has been linked now to this knob, and you can continue like that and change the knobs, right, your assignment. Also pay attention here, you have a MIDI pitch as well, so you can use it to alter transpose up and down. And of course then you can record, right? So go to your clip, let's delete this one, let's create a new one, right? And then let's record and click play. And then we can go. You might not hear the metronome, is because I disable it, so you can go inside the option, of course, and change that as you please, right? So, so if I was to try these again, double click here, and then now you hear the metronome. So depends on your taste. I set the volume of the gain of that metronome to 0 because I didn't like the sound. So, but if you want, that is where you can change the gain of the metronome. Okay, but that is up to you. So I thought just to be precise, that is why you couldn't hear the metronome. So hopefully you can see that different way to record, the MIDI coming out from, we tried of course, different AUv3 like Drambo, for example, but we tried others like Pure Acid, so you can see how that worked. I showed you how you can customize the different AU knobs, so hopefully you're starting to get used now of how AUv3 are actually treated and how they work inside Groove Rider 2. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and as always, see you next time. Bye.